Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Mediumcore. I'm going to start this episode right off with a real quick time lapse. I'm going to flatten out this hill like I said I'd do previously. And that's about it. Well, it doesn't look the best, but it'll look significantly better when I plop a big old building on top of it right here. And what that building is going to be, I honestly have no idea, but I'll figure something out. What I'll probably do is just start building first, and then decide what it's gonna be, because that'll make it significantly easier. But yeah, not quite sure. It's on the river. I could make a sawmill, but that would require me making it very large. But in turn, it would only be one story, so that could work. That would make sense as I have a lumberjack's hut up there, and it would make sense since it's right by the river. It also require me to build a water wheel though, which is kind of difficult. By kind of difficult, I mean really difficult, so that's an idea. What else could I do? Honestly, that's all I can really think of as far as what I can put there, so yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. A long, big, expansive sawmill. It's probably going to be in kind of an L shape to accommodate the fact that there is still a mountain there. Well, not a mountain, it's more of a hill. Much less of a hill at this point. But that's what happens. It needed to be done. But what I'm saying is we could do is have a big front here, or maybe you could volunteer to help chop lumber, or maybe that's where the lumber could be chopped, and then an extension back here with the water wheel out here in the river. And I might actually have to change the shape of the river a little bit here, because putting the water wheel here would mean the building has to go behind this, which I suppose I could do and just make it a very weird shaped building. Well, we'll see though. We'll see. Carved out a basic foundation for how I want the sawmill. It's not very far in this direction, so I'll probably put in like a small little bench or some bushes or something in here to just cover up this area. But then it extends all the way over to here, and then back here it's going to have this little extension out here, which will have the water wheel coming out into the water here, so this will probably be where the lumber is cut. So this actually might end up being a little outside area, maybe like a little patio area, or I could just put in like smaller walls. Like instead of doing an actual wall, do like fences or gates so you can like see through it. Like a fake wall. Either way, this is gonna be just some kind of small extension. And then this is the main build area. One big square. I went ahead and flattened it all out for when I put in the interior and the floor. And as far as the roof goes, it's only going to be one story, and I'm thinking a gradual sloping roof, kind of like this one with the slabs. That way it's not too tall, but it actually has height, instead of just doing a flat roof like that one. And that one's not entirely flat because it's got grass and stuff on it. But that wouldn't really work in this situation, so yeah, I'll put on just a shallow sloping roof. I don't know how to feel about this. It's quite possibly the best worst build I've ever made. I don't know. I really don't. I like the use of fence gates as windows, but they stick up a little bit too high. But they'll look better when there's an actual interior though, I hope. And then I like this use of quartz and birch, but I'm not sure it goes well with the spruce pillars. But also, this is the first time I've ever used quartz bricks, I believe. Did I use quartz bricks over here? I don't think so. Yeah, so this is the first time that I've ever used quartz bricks. And I gotta say, I didn't like them at first, but they're growing on me. They're not bad. I do kind of like them now. Anyway, this is the entire exterior. The sides are a bit clunky, but ultimately I think I achieved the height that I wanted. And then the roof's nothing special, just slabs, and then this little extension here. And I elected to do this as an overhang, which is the columns, and then have the water wheel attached to the mechanism. So I'll probably put a pillar here, or not a pillar, a wall here, that I can feed the mechanism through for the water wheel, and then have the small lumber cutting machine out here, and then inside is just a square for right now. What's gonna be here, I have no idea. Maybe lumber storage, or I could punch out a bit of this wall and make it an extension of the lumber cutting part. Actually, I'll probably do that, but that's what it is for now. That's not the best right there, but that's fine. It's not really noticeable. But that's the exterior. So all I gotta do is the interior, and then I will be done. It is at last completed. Not much of an interior, but it's an interior nonetheless. Got some piles of wood here, some spruce and oak, even some dark oak. A little table just in the middle of the room for meetings or coffee or breaks. He's got the union mandated toilet, water closet, and then we've got the big ol' lumber thingy. Also, I had to open up the wall a bit, but these are supposed to be the rollers. You put the log on here and kind of push it along, and there's different little stools up here so people can help push it along into the saw blade, which is actually, I think, spinning the wrong way, but oh well. And then the product would be out here, and then this floor is supposed to look like sawdust, but there's not. I couldn't really think of anything that looked like sawdust, so I just went with alternating stripped jungle, and there's some outside too, because that's where the saw is, so you get a lot outside, and then it's just all gets swept inside. And then I've built actually a water wheel. Right here you can see that it connects to there, which is right under where the saw is. But it's got a little stone attachment to hold it up. And then this is the water wheel. It's nothing particularly fancy, but it does have water in it. Let's see if I can. I can't jump that high, so I'm not going to be able to get up to it from there. But it does, in fact, have water in it, thanks to the magic of waterlogged trapdoors. I didn't put anything over here just because I figured I could put something in there later if I wanted to. But yes, water. But yeah, water wheel spins, saw turns, wood is made, and that's how the sawmill functions. So that's that. All that's left to do is map salmon. I wonder if I'll get fish spawning in the water wheel. That'd be kind of funny. But yeah, all that's left to do is map it, and then that will be this episode completed. Let's see, where's that at? Right there. Can't tell if that got all of it. Why does the water wheel look like that? I wish it was bigger. Oh, it looks like that because the trapdoors, okay. The sawmill actually looks pretty good. I think it fits that gap quite nicely. So now this is a much more completed street, which means in general this area is just much more complete. Yeah, it's these trap doors that are making it look funny on the map. That's okay. I actually really like how the water wheel turned out. I'm not very good at building stuff like that, but I don't think I did too terribly. I think it fits in with the build pretty well. But that's everything. Not quite sure what I'll be doing in the next few episodes, but I'll find something to do. And until then, that is all I'm going to do for today's episode of Minecraft Medium Core. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.